Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for sticking around and following along, and to all the new subscribers I've had join my channel. Thank you so much. It's the amount of people that have reached out to me and have expressed their stories and what they're going through. It's just so heartwarming to me, because making these videos is not the easiest thing, and knowing that my experiences are helping at least one person out there makes it worth it, because sometimes I do sit back and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I putting myself out there so much? But if it does help at least one person, if it does let somebody else know that they're not alone, then these videos are worth it. So as you've seen by the last video, our third IUI did not work for us. I ended up getting my period a couple of days after I tested, and it didn't work. But it's okay. We're gonna do this again. This will be our last IUI. So this one is gonna work. This is gonna be the one. We're gonna throw it out there to the universe. This is gonna work. The fourth one is gonna be it. There's no what ifs, there's no what's next, this is gonna work. We're bringing everything that we can to this cycle. The doctor is adding extra medication to help my follicles. So there's no excuse, it's gonna work. I did have my baseline ultrasound done this morning on day 3 of my cycle. Lining of my uterus looked very well, which is not a surprise. It always looks really good, so they tell me. And both of my ovaries look very good. Right and left have a good amount of follicles in there, still fairly small, although they looked kind of big in the screen, I'll be honest, but they're not, where they should be yet, which is fine. Like always, my right ovary has a lot more follicles in there than my left one, which is not a problem. Whichever one can give me the one to make this baby, doesn't matter. We are doing my Femara. I'm starting it today on day 3. We're doing day 3 to day 5, 5 milligrams of Femara each day. So it's 2 little pills, because they're each 2.5. So I'll be starting that today. So on day 5, I'm gonna be taking another medication that's gonna be injected, and that is called follitism. So I think that's how you pronounce it. But what it is, it's another boost aside from the Femara that I'm taking to help my follicles grow bigger and have more quantity of them grow, basically. So with this medicine, it's 5 injections, 1 each night on day 5, I believe. And I'm taking 75 units of it. And the nurse there at the office, medical assistant, she brought a sample in there already in the room with me to show me how it looks and how to use it. So it looked it's completely different from the trigger shot. It almost reminded me of my mom's little things that she would use to like stamp herself with to check her diabetes, to check the blood. It almost looks something like that. So for anybody that knows what I'm talking about, knows, but if you don't, it's something similar to that. And I'll show you once I receive it and when I do those, at least one of those. And yeah, everything else is gonna be the same that I've been doing for my previous IUIs. The only difference now is last time I took 7.5 milligrams of Femara. This time I'm only taking 5 milligrams each day, and I'm adding the follitism injections. So those are a lot pricier. This is why she doesn't do this part at the very beginning of doing IUI. She does it more towards the end of whether third or the fourth one. Like I said, this is our fourth one. So if you've been following along, the follicism injections are not something that we've done before. This is going to be the first time, and this is going to be the one that's going to work. We're bringing everything in, setting it all on the table. We're going to have a baby, and simple as that. It's going to work. So we are putting it out there in the universe right now that it's going to work. I go back next week for a follicle scan, and on that one we'll be able to see how the injections worked with the Femara and see when we trigger. I already spoke with the pharmacy and I ordered the prescription. Well, they already had it, so I was just pretty much paying for it. And since I do need to get it expressed, the follicism injections, I did have to pay an additional $30 fee for that, which is not a lot compared to the total amount. And once I receive it, I will share, maybe I'll do another video and I'll share the cost of our IUI this time around, because it is going to be a little bit more expensive than it has been before. If you watched the video of where I let you guys know and shared what our IUIs were costing with our doctor, it was about a couple $100 more just because of the shot, because obviously it's a 5-day supply. And these things are not expensive. They're not inexpensive, they're very expensive. I mean, this is why this is the one that's gonna work. We are excited to start this one. I feel very at peace, but very excited and very determined that this one's gonna be a success for us. So no negative thoughts, all positive vibes. Keep following along if you haven't already. If you're new to my channel, this is the first video you're watching, go ahead and watch the previous ones so that you can kind of see what our journey has looked like so far. This is our fourth one and our last one, because this is going to be the one that works for us. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell notification. That way you get notified next time I upload my next video, which will be my follicle scan, and we should know by then when we will be triggering and when our IUI will be. So again, if you have any comments for me, any suggestions, go ahead and leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, I almost forgot. Louise was able to go with me to my appointment today, since we both are already fully vaccinated. I just had to let them know and show them proof, and he was able to come into the office. So moving forward, for our follicle scan, he'll be able to go into the room with me, and of course for the IUI as well. So yeah, we're very excited and very happy that he was able to go to the room, and he didn't have to wait in the car like he has been this past couple months. So yeah, but anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.